Hi guys, come with me to the Big Apple. Today we're in New York City and we'll get to see a ton of fun things around here. But of course, one of the best parts is being able to walk in Soho and the Times Square. New York is one of the biggest and most industrial cities in the world, and with it being a major tourist attraction for shopping and picture taking, there is so much to do here. We went to a little bit of the Times Square, Soho, and other areas of Manhattan. While we weren't able to go to Little Italy, I still think that it's an amazing spot and it's definitely worth stopping by. In Times Square, I got to do a lot of walking around, and I did definitely do a little bit of shopping. It was also really nice to see some of the Paramount theaters, walk through Broadway, and even get to experience a little bit of the controversial Canal Street. We also got to go to the Vessel, and it was absolutely beautiful there. With a ton of World Cup themes going on right now, it was definitely such a nice and amazing place to be. The Vessel was absolutely beautiful. After we enjoyed the scenes there, we got to go to the World Trade Center memorials to see where the two buildings once stood. In the front of it is the now reconstructed building, where they have the One World Observatory that we went to, and it was absolutely beautiful, both outside the area, but also inside. Where the buildings once stood, we now have waterfalls that lie through, and it was absolutely amazing. To make this very monumental and very serene in some sense, we also have the names of all the people who died on that day, and it was really nice to have their souls memorialized, and also just the fateful day itself. We also got to walk some other areas, and we also got to see Wall Street amongst a lot of other fun places in New York. At the top of the One World Observatory, we got to see the story of New York, and we also got to see all the really fun facts about it, include facts about the population, the bedrock, and what made it really cool was this fun elevator ride, in which you went up almost 100 stories in less than 40 seconds. But the elevator was also interactive, and it did a nice simulation of what New York looked like over the years. So as you climbed the tower, you also got to travel through time. And it was one of the coolest things I've ever seen, especially considering that it was just in an elevator lasting about 40 seconds. At the observatory itself, we got to see a full bird's eye view and walk around to see the surrounding cities of New York. And we also got to see and experience the 5 boroughs, where we were given a map on an iPad and we were able to run through what was where. And it was really interesting to be able to identify a lot of different monuments throughout New York City, but also get to learn a lot about another nearby commuting city. And we got to learn about New Jersey too, because a lot of people who live in New Jersey tend to work and commute in New York City. And overall, it was so fun. And now I'll let you enjoy some of the views I got to see. Again, over here we have a little more of New York City, and it was really cool and also somewhat creepy to think about the fact that we could see literally anyone and everyone from all these streets down there, meaning that at some point when I was walking down these streets, I'm sure someone from the observatory also saw me. Another really fun thing is they get to take your photos when you enter the building, and you get to retrieve them later if you want to. Me and my family got a bunch of the pictures downloaded on our phones, but also 2 fridge magnets. And additionally, for those of you who love pressed pennies, there was a pressed penny collection, only for $1 each, that you got to customize, and it was super duper cool. Here, while you're waiting with me, we're waiting for one of the presentations to open up here. And we get to see how really cool it was to learn about the history of New York and just how amazing and how big this city truly is, and how alive it also comes to be. What was really cool is earlier I had gone to Ellis Island, but what was really, really nice is you could not just only see the Statue of Liberty and all the different ferries, but we also got to see what it was like to see all these other islands, not including just Ellis Island, but also the Governor's Island from far, far away. and also a nice fun little short presentation about sports, the food, and what it's like to just live in New York. This is also one of the bigger subways of New York City that connects to a bunch of different places where a lot of people, as you can tell, come in. But also what makes it really cool is that this is also a place with a ton of shopping centers, as always. Now, I hope you enjoy getting to travel my New York City experience with me, and I end off here with one more short video of the vessel. Enjoy the view!